EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Landover. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Cougar 19.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving.
And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Third.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Isaiah Pacheco. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Check. Get it.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
60 Vices.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
7. 3rd and 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Try to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Here's the Lions punt team now. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
22-yard line.
On the ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Cougar 19. Go check.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
70.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Hey, check that. Street.
Here's Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On third down, they go with Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. To return is Williams. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now, faking the give, moving to his left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Okay,
from the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Cowboy 80. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Laporta in motion. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
It's a game of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to, gets there, and keeps the drive alive.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it. Don't let it go to waste.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late,
to the pylon, he's in. Jahmyr his postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Ryan Branch on the tackle. Gain of 4.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a third down and 4. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in his postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. The Commanders come up with it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
60 Eagles.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and it'll be brought down right around the 40. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 40-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Ready.
A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third down and 9.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. He'll maneuver his way back inside, but he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Ready, set! Capture 11! Capture 11!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready!
They'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go! Practice 6, 7, 8. 60 Eagles, 60, Dragons, 60.
The Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Press all 80. 18 Cardinal, 18, trap 50, trap 50.
He'll look to throw. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70 Lions.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to have a first down, but there's a flag down. And that might negate that 4th down conversion. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Get it! Cowboy 80! Hurt! Steady!
A handoff to Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
They'll keep it on the move here again. He'll manage only a couple. Brian Graham in on the tackle. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
On the go!
Here's a third and 10. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one. It is third and 10.
19 Lions! Let's go! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Mustang 19! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's first and 10.
19 tight! 19 tight! Here we go! Here we go! Buffalo 18! Panther 11! Panther Dragon 60! Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Second and 10.
Ready! 60 Eagles! Warriors 70! Broncos!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one complete to Washington. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he missed it. It's no good. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther. Ready?
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Melch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Bronco 80. Ready?
Krosky-Melch to run again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
6. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Hurt. Let's go.
Here's a design run.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
The Commanders about to send this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60. Shot 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready up.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Sideline at the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cut like this. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked up by Baron Browning. And the Commanders are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Start the drive with Kfav. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's good.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, it is back to Kfav. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I'd imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Right back to Kfav. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey. Go.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's a gain of 8.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk, let's go.
Once again, it's Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. They'll take this down to the 23. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Get it.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, this looks like a design run. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
In order order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Harry, Warren, touchdown Commanders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Commanders go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Commanders 24, Lions 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Detroit.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinals, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to the air once more on second down. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Lions.
That pickup good for 29 yards. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the Commanders' 19-yard line.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Von Martin.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 22 now, here's second and 7.
Ready?
Here's Pacheco. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down.
Get it. Steady.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come up for first and 10.
77 Wolf. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll drop the throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for second down. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Lions are back within 6. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one. but it's not going to work out.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go. 70 Lions.
He'll give to Krosky Merritt running left. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Trying right side here with Krosky Merritt, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was taken down by Curry Joseph.
Cut. Ready?
2 yards.
Mustang 19.
It's second and 8 at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. There's no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Third, they need 8.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Come on. Come on. Ready?
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So that Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Washington will line up with a 2-point
18
conversion.
Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Pacheco going to try it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
And the Lions first down.
Here's first down.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Cancel.
Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for two.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
That is high, and they get the two-point conversion. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend